What's going on, Clan Ouch? ETC Robles here. I just want to discuss what's going on with my hangers and how I like to set them up. If you look at my accumulation of gold, I've got about 6,700 gold, which means I'm coming up to possibly get a third hanger. And today's discussion is going to be about that third hanger. So let's go to hanger number one. When I'm running here, I'm running the hover with the Scourge and the Aphid. This is an awesome bot. I love it. It's fast. The Scourge allows you to do damage to enemies at 600 meters. That lets you soften them up. And if you're, assaulting and getting closer to them, or if they're coming towards you, if they're encroaching on you, the Scourges just get stronger and stronger. Awesome weapon system. Definitely well outfitted with that hover bot. The next thing I'm running is the Shock Train Bulgasari, and I'm sure most of you guys have ran into these things. Yeah, they're pretty lethal. Next thing I've got the Death Button Hiachi. Pretty standard setup for the Hiachi there. It's quick, it's fast, does lots of damage. The DPM damage per minute really high there. Helps you, defend a beacon or take one over. Next thing I've got is the Plasma Hiachi, and I'm running these Terrans on there, but I would love nothing more than to put 3 Scourges on this Hiachi. Could you imagine being at 600 meters and just wearing out another Hiachi or something, or when you spawn on a beacon and they're already there, you're doing 3 massive damage to whatever robot is there. And then I've got my beacon runner, the Kumio, with the standard Orkans. So that's my hanger one. That's my primary hanger. That's the one that I'm usually playing with. But when I got my second hanger, I decided to set that up for some of the larger maps. So if we look at what I'm running here, I'm running the Kumio with Telumbuses. I decided to run Telumbuses over Orkans because you really do need that range on a larger map, especially when you're dealing with the shock trains, or if you've got Furies with dragoons. You can time your assault run with the reloading of whatever weapon system goes out to 600. So that's really important for that. The next one, I got a Strider here. I actually won this Strider a few months ago on a super chest, and I've kind of had it back in hiding for a bit, but I decided to bring it out and start upgrading it. Right now, I'm using Thunders and Magnums on it, and I primarily use this guy. I use all 5 dashes to get real close to whatever the sniper bot might be, whether it's a Bulgasari or a Fury or a Carnage or something else that has a sniper weapon system. I'll just dash right up to this guy and do as much damage as possible. What I would like to do, what I'm saving up for, is a Dragoon. I would love nothing more to be able to put a Dragoon weapon system on this Strider. That way, at 600 meters, you can use Dragoon to really soften up those targets before you use your dashes in to kind of finish them off with the Magnums and another reload of the Dragoon. So I'm highly anticipating that, and that is my current upgrade. Then, big shout out to our clan member 69 Chevelle for suggesting this setup. It is a Lancelot with Scourges and Zeus. This is an awesome setup. You can stay out at 600. You have all 3 weapon systems engaging, your targets. But if they encroach on you, those Scourges just get stronger and stronger. And let me tell you, man, this thing is an awesome bot. So big shout out to 69 Chevelle for suggesting that one. Thanks, brother. The next thing I've got my Lancelot Meat Grinder. The last update they had, they buffed the projectile weapons such as Malat T's, Malats, and the Tempest. Now this is awesome. I use these meat grinders for the larger maps because most of your snipers have weapon systems that go out to 600. Well, you jump into a meat grinder and now your reach is 800 meters. So I like to stay at that 650, 700 range on larger maps and just chew these snipers up. Now, the Tempest, Malat, and Malat T's don't have a very high DPM, damage per minute, like an Orkan, a death button. You just push it once and there's, 140,000 damage. But these guys, over an entire magazine's worth of projectiles, really spit out some high damage. I'd have to look at the numbers on this, but it's over 200,000 per magazine cycle with this setup. And then my 5th bot that I run is the is the Tempest and Malat Natasha. Now, this guy, she's slow. She's a legacy robot, but man, that is a lot of firepower on this Natasha. One cycle of the magazines for these weapon systems delivers almost 300,000 damage. So, it might take you, you know, 35 seconds to expend an entire magazine, but you're really wearing down your enemies with these. You can wear down shields. The physical shields sustain larger damage from these projectile weapons, and you can also bring down the energy shields to help your teammates out against those Hiachis or the Ancelots. So that wraps up my Hangar 1 and my Hangar 2, but I want to discuss the Hangar 3 setup. If you have any comments or suggestions, please put them in the comment section, because I want to hear from my clanmates. So let's talk about what we're going to put on there. So with Hangar 3, let's see what we have in our storage here. In our storage, 16 more days and I'll be, I got plenty of time to get the super chest, so hopefully I'll get something there. But in our storage here, we've got another hover sitting there. And there goes that Dragoon I'm saving for. Ooh, buddy, that's going to go well on the Strider. But the 3rd hangar, I definitely want another hover in that. The 3rd hangar, I'd like to set it up for King of the Hill. So you want fast bots that can take over beacons and hold them. So you want weapon systems that are good, at close range. A fast bot, close range weapon system. And I do believe that hover will suffice. Actually, it'd be great, and I would love nothing more than to have this identical setup for my 2nd Scourge, or excuse me, my 2nd hover. But the problem is, I don't have any more Scourges. So let's take a look at what I do have. I've got Tyrans, I've got Columbuses, I've got Shock Train. Wait, hold on. I've got 2 Shock Trains. So I might put 2 Shock Trains on there. About these Vortex. Maybe get some Vortex. Do I have another Vortex? Yeah, I've got another Vortex. And the Storms. You know, my instinct says go with Shock Train. But if you're setting up this robot to take over beacons and hold them, you don't want to sit on a beacon while you're waiting for the Shock Trains to reload. The Vortex, massive power output. But in King of the Hill, you got a lot of fast robots, and these Vortexes, they miss often. So if I can't run a Scourge, I'm kind of looking at these Storms. I think a Storm and Aphid combo on that new hover might be where it's got to go. I mean, the Storms reach out to 500. As you get closer, they get stronger. You've got the Aphid to back you up at 350 meters. And when you're actually on the beacon, if there's someone encroaching trying to take that beacon too, you're doing massive damage with that Storm. So I'm kind of leaning towards Storm. But please go down to the comments section, clan, and let me know what you guys think the best setup for that hover might be. So we're definitely going to get a hover, and we're going to put that into our 3rd hangar. So we got 4 more slots. Let's see, what other robots can we put into that 3rd hangar? No, too slow. No, too slow. Nope, not enough weapon system. Ooh, it's a legacy bot. No. Oh, the Galahad. Maybe that the shield the Galahad has is amazing defense towards your energy weapons. But if you run into something with an Orkin or Columbus, yeah, watch out. Leo, too slow. Oh, there's a Kumio. Yeah, we're gonna put that in the 3rd hangar. Oh, but he's level 1. That makes me feel boopy. That's gonna be so long to upgrade that to a usable level, at least a level 9. And then a weapon system on that. I don't know, I might stay with the Columbuses. I do have some extra Orkans sitting on a Griffin, so maybe Columbuses, maybe Orkans. Probably Orkans is what I'm going to put on that, because Akumia with Orkans is a wonderful beacon runner. The Inquisitor, You know, I think it's too slow. I think it's too slow for King of the Hill. Probably will not incorporate that. Gollum, nah. Boa, nah. Well, I don't know. I mean, no, too slow. They're a heavy robot. You know, lots of armament, but just too slow for King of the Hill. The mighty Griffin, maybe I've got enough Griffins to make a Griffin army. Regine too slow, Leo too slow. Here goes another Galahad. Now this is a pretty good setup for a Galahad. I've got a Storm and a Punisher on there. Very, very effective. So I might use him for that third hanger, but he is also boopy. He's also level 1. It's going to take me a while to get him up. Level 9 is where you want your robots. That's where they max out on speed. So, yeah, I kind of just do them for speed, level 9. Griffin with some more storms, maybe. GI Patton with geckos, nope. Ooh, the Stalker with gusts. Oh yeah, this is a contender. You know, the Stalker is underrated, and so are the gusts. But I tell you what, if you have not had a Stalker with gusts dance around you and completely drain you and kill you, then you're fortunate, because these things are more than fully capable of doing that. So I might put him in the third hanger. Let's see, another J.I. Patton. No, I should probably sell that guy. Anyways, no, you know, I keep him around just because he was my first bot. Fury, way too slow. Ooh, we do have these Carnages. Let's see, level 1, Boopy, level 1, Boopy, level 1, Boopy. But we might be able to incorporate these into the King of the Hill. You know, King of the Hill is a completely different game. So I might use one of these Carnages, but too bad they're all like level 1 and boopy. Let's see, Griffin, no. Columbus Griffin, known as the Russian Death Button, probably not. Rhino, ooh, I don't know. They're pretty good beacon runners, but you run into anything that has rockets like Columbus's and Orkans, you are in trouble, just like the Galahad. Whoa, 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 here's another Stalker with gusts. All right, and at least the Stalkers are level 9, so they're not, you know, as poopy. But, see, Leo too slow, and there goes a Griffin. This is a special Spec War Griffin with the Orkans and the Aphids. So, I don't know, I mean, I'm probably going to take these Orkans and put them on that Cumio. So, hey guys, let me know in the comment section, what robots do you see from this selection would be awesome to put in that third hanger? We know we're going to use the hover, so let me know about what weapon system you would use for King of the Hill and that hover. We know we're going to use the Cumio, and there's no discussion there. It's going to get Orkans. So that's 2 robots, but what about the other 3 robots I got to put in there? Maybe an Inquisitor. Let's see, maybe a Galahad, maybe these 2 Stalkers. Yeah. Oh, the Carnage army here. You know, yeah. So just let me know in the comment section, clan, what you would do and what my way forward is. I'm working with about 310 million silver, so I can't really upgrade everything I own. Once you start getting into the higher upgrades, they start costing, 15, 25, 26 million for an upgrade. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section, and keep upgrading your bots. Keep performing your daily tasks. In fact, I just got my daily tasks. Let me figure out what they are. Okay. Yep. Do your daily task. Get your gold. Okay. Keep playing to get silver. Do the first free rolls for these little royales that they have. Always do the free ones. Don't do the other ones. Always get your workshop points. It'll help you save up for components that you might want, right? You can go and save these up, and I have another video that explains how to get the components you want using workshop points. So yeah. Speaking of workshop, they put out some news about Workshop 2.0. I'll leave that for a separate video. But right now, I'm just going to wrap this up for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think my Hanger 3 should be, and what should be on there, and and more importantly, what weapon system should go on that hover. All right, guys, this is ETC Robles. I'll see you out in the battlefield. Clan ouch!